What's up, guys? How's it going? MikeTheTech here. I got a special one for you today. In my studio, I have it set so that whichever direction I look at myself from, it'll always look like I'm facing the camera. And this is true when I switch cameras and I look at different angles. It's always going to face the camera wherever I am. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to accomplish that using Unreal Engine 4 or Unreal Engine 5. So before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to Archangel, Todd M, and Leslie Media. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to support this channel, click on that join button below and you'll get access to live stream archives and video shoutouts like this. So let's jump into the tutorial. All right, so the first thing we want to do is go over to our plane that we're going to have in the scene and click on Edit Blueprint. If it doesn't have a blueprint, simply create a blueprint for that object. And you'll see that we have some code here that essentially rotates the plane towards the camera. So all we have to do is, let's go ahead and drag this out into a more manageable style. I'll kind of organize it as we go. In your event tick, we're going to set actor rotation. This is where all the work's happening. We want to rotate it towards the camera. So what we're actually going to do is we need to find look at rotation, and that means the rotation from one actor to another, or the direction from one actor to another. So the main actor is self, the static mesh, the plane. So we're going to have that one as the start. And for the target, we want to choose get player camera manager. So get player camera manager, you just click on that and drag that into get actor location. And you want to choose player index 0 if it's your main player. And what this does, as opposed to setting an actor, is if you have more than one camera like I do, instead of always facing my drone, for example, it actually jumps between the different cameras or whatever the player is currently possessing. So I think that that's really, really useful. So both of those essentially just go into this find look at rotation. Once it gets that, use the return value and choose break rotator. So again, just drag off of this and type in break rotator. And we want to adjust the Y axis, the yaw. And this is going to make sure it turns like this, but not rotates or does anything weird. We just want it to face the camera on its axis. So we're going to drag that into a make rotator. So we break it and then we make it. And drag that rotation into your new rotation. Now there's two things that I edited here that were specific to my scene. So what I did is initially I didn't have that. I just had this straight in, and it told me it was facing slightly off. When I do this, if I went back into it, it would slightly be facing off. So I had to actually use an add integer to add 90 to the yaw, and then I dragged it in. So it took whatever the current z-axis was and adds 90 to it and then puts it in, and then it was facing the camera properly. I also added a bit of a roll because it was on its side, so I added 90 to that and it put it straight up. You can adjust these as needed for your project, depending on what kind of surface you put it on or what way the plane is oriented. You might need to adjust these, but it's pretty simple to adjust once you know that you just basically have to go in steps of 45 degrees until you find the right number. And that's essentially it. We don't even need this right here. That's just extra from before. So we find the look rotation between the plane and the actor or the player. We break out the rotator to make any necessary adjustments. And then we set the actor rotation. And that's about it. Once we hit play, it has that nice effect where it faces the camera all the time and works great. Let me know if there are any other features in my studio you want me to explain, and I will make more videos like this in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Peace. What? You've never heard of Stream Savers? And you thought PewDiePie was the only YouTuber to make a game? I made a game too, and it's called Stream Savers, and it's available for pre-order right now for $9.99, and that's a great price.